morning, Daddy Hughes.
Morning, sir.
What, my brethren?
I'm good. And you?
Well, me there, Daddy Hughes, me good man. Me say, when me a listen to you, my brethren, it's worth while wait and listen patiently, Because me tell you, Daddy Hughes, that you are one up in the nation, my brethren.
No,
and
sir.
Somebody no want to admit that,
No. Me not have
you
that.
mean?
Me not have that awesome responsibility. Me don't want that.
You can't stay there. You can't stay there. My brother, you remember, I listen to Julian Robinson. And right now, I see them put out a ad where them pay for radio station, for some radio station. I don't know if you get it, because I don't hear it over here. And me really ask the question, Julian Robinson think that singing presentation, I got bounce over Jamaica House. In the next 5 years, my brother. And that youth, I would want to really ask Julia Robinson. The NHC wouldn't keep on a talk about the asset at 89 Old Hope Road. Right? Because me them a hit at the main talking point in the budget base. But that now going to what that use. Because we out here, the citizens of this country, we realize what is going on, and we are looking and hoping that we don't get another Melissa 1 or Melissa 2 come September or October. You understand me? I said that you?
Yes, very clearly.
No.
Very clearly.
No. Mark Golin, if I will get a chance tomorrow again and by some whisper, it might be in last budget presentation.
Why you say that?
That you with the panic ground out here, man.
You're the on the ground out there.
On the ground. I'm going to show you something, but I'm going to be quick with it. It might be in last presentation based on what we're hearing. And him can take the opportunity tomorrow because for the last 3 years of Mark Bolingbro's presentation, we don't get nothing. All in talk about the Prime Minister's wife and corruption, my brother. You understand? So tomorrow, I am saying this to him. Him can take the opportunity again and go up on Piazza to go deliver a message and realize the time of the day and wake up and smell the coffee, my brother. You hear me? That is my little message to him tomorrow.
Well, I think you might be onto something when you say it could be possibly his last budget presentation as a leader of the opposition. Yes? Because it is being whispered in PNP political circles that come next year they will have to have a leadership election. I don't know if Mr. Goldie stand, but the view is that they will go for a new leader, because it is felt that he can carry them to an election victory, especially against Andrew Holness. So it could very well be his last major budget presentation. And if it is, he may want to take the high road so that he can be viewed upon favorably by history.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. So, my brother, me go here now. I see Alfred Dawes saying some things, apologize to Desmond Mackenzie and Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was in a discussion with some people. And I said, him go on social media platform, go apologize to the minister, yes, and him say him do it privately. But as I said that I tell George Davis, I really think that man should have gone into the parliament. It now take him 5 or 10 minutes, stand up and publicly in the Jamaican parliament, because them have been look at challenge YouTube channel and TikTok, and everybody follow them in my brethren. Because they bring good news in, and everybody follow them.
Yes.
But go back into the parliament and publicly apologize to Minister Desmond Mackenzie so that it can record in answered.
Fair enough.
Good.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So,
where it would have been recorded in the Hansard, he can fix it also in the Hansard. But Fox, give him a little credit for the fact that he recognized that what he did was out of place yeah, and the fact that he went and apologized publicly. Give him credit for that.
I do know. Me do know, my brethren, but this is the last point. What is happening at 89 Olo Pro Daddy Hughes? You might not want to say, but it is since September 3rd, general election, and the results going one way and not in their favor. I find out that they have been so disrespectful. In the parliament is so messy. Everybody wants to speak at the same time. To the point where I see my MP, the Honorable Juliet Wallace, have been schooling Peter Bunting how to manage the parliament, my brother. It don't look good out here.
And let me
hear some people keep on talking about politics. These are some of the things that they use that contribute to the low turnout of the voters' low turning out. Because
and let me tell you, and you said I may not want to say it. Let me tell you, I get myself in so much trouble that it don't really matter to me anymore. Yeah? It don't really matter to me. The opposition, since the outcome of last year's general elections, has doubled their numbers in the House.
Yes.
Yeah? And with the doubling of the numbers, they have become more assertive. They have become an aggressive opposition.
True.
And in that as well, in some instances, they've become more thoughtless.
Thoughtless?
Yes. Because they feel they have strength in numbers, so they are emboldened. Yeah? I heard of a particular exchange between a member and the finance minister where she was just rude, yeah, to talk about the finance minister not knowing, yeah, in a very disparaging way, yeah. And that kind of hubris is because they feel their numbers, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, so.
And they want to line up to show you which one are the better leadership, my brother.
And they're having their own internal problems in terms of to position themselves to get who can get the headline.
Ah, my brother. That is the whole point of it.
Yes,
next time we talk about Mr. Lawrence at the Integrity Commission, my brother.
Mr. Lawrence, no leave. In leave.
But you say it already, you know, my brethren. When it coming on to general election, you say, if the Prime Minister should secure a third term, a lot of changes were going to take place in this country. Some people, political future will be on the line. You might not remember that.
Yes, I remember.
Every day.
I remember. Yes.
Have a good day, yeah, my brethren?
All right, Fox.
Bless thee.
So, how Miss Venn?
Boy, I mean, I talk to her a good while now, you know, my brethren, about 2 weeks.
Something, what?
Not really happen, man. As you say.
You sure?
Eh?
You lose the work?
No, man. I fact this still on my brethren. No, if fight, you know.
You sure?
Yes, man.
So, how 2 weeks pass and you don't talk to her?
Busy body use, man. Busy,
No. Tell me that. You can't be busy for that, the work.
I'm sure that's the time we come off on the phone, I get a message, my brother. Let's see, man.
All right. Take care.
Okay.
Good. Alex, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Cliff.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on the good work that Nationwide continue to do. I see you're now expanding to Patreon to, get the listeners more. They have put forward is to graduated tax here. The drink would be taxed based on the sugar content, and they are positing that would be better in terms of changing behavior as well as incentivizing manufacturers to produce drink with less sugar. Now, I am contending this morning, Cliff, that assumption is flawed because they are only considering the fact that the price will go up for sugar, for the drinks. What they should consider, Cliff, is that the truth is people human action, people buy what they really like. I mean, we have seen with some of our most popular fast food chain in Jamaica, Cliff. No matter how elevated the prices are, people will sit in the drive-through line for 2 and 3 hours on a Friday just to get it.
And buy them favorite fast food.
And buy them favorite fast
And when them buy them favorite fast food, them I buy them favorite sugary drink.
Absolutely, and buy them favorite sugary drink with it.
Yes.
So that is the point that I'm making. So, and remember now, you already have sugary drinks on the market with less sugar, and persons are not buying those because them just don't like the taste.
Mm-hmm.
So, I must applaud Miss Williams, Finance Minister. This is a sure way of collecting the tax that we want to collect.
Yeah.
Now, where government should go is to the more. You see, remember back in the day, you had the family planning board, where they had the 2 is better than 2 campaign, as well as they would go out in the schools and do their programs to reduce STDs and so on.
Yeah.
What should be happening is that we should roll out something like that. So when mommy packs Vanessa lunch bag in the morning, there's a fruit and a bottle of water instead of sugary drink. And then over time, you change behavior through that.
Yes.
That's a much better method than the graduated method that the opposition is proposing. Because I am contending that persons, irrespective of that, would buy their favorite drink. Yeah?
Yes.
That is the first point, Cliff. The next point that I want to make is about the NIR. I was listening to your station last week. I was shocked to hear a private sector leader suggesting that the government should use up some of the NIR to stimulate business and recovery, particularly in the infrastructure. Infrastructure. Now, I am saying, Cliff, with what is happening in the world now, with the oil prices can move at any moment. We live in a very unstable world. The hurricanes have become a lot more frequent and so on, Cliff.
And more intense.
And more intense in what happened.
Yeah.
I am of the view that the government is doing the right thing by allowing the NIR to grow.
Yes.
And you keep that and you have that as some insurance should we have a major disaster.
Exactly. Exactly, sir. More than go gamble and take a chance.
Yes, so that captain of industry, I mean...
I think he got it wrong.
Yeah, man. I thought he got it as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Take
man.
care.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Time for the break.
My hands were steady.